I used to think I was the smartest man in every room, especially my own house. My name doesn't matter. What matters is that I had a wife who loved me, and I mistook that for weakness. Her name was Alana, 9 years married. She wasn't loud. She wasn't dramatic. She wasn't the kind of woman men turn their heads for in public. She was steady, the kind of steady you don't appreciate until chaos replaces it. And I chose chaos. Her name was Brielle. She worked at my firm. Red lipstick, sharp heels, laughed too loud for small rooms. She looked at me like I was interesting. That's all it took. Not lust, not love, validation. You don't cheat because you hate your wife. You cheat because you like who you are around someone else. Brielle made me feel dangerous. At home, Alana made me feel known. I picked dangerous. It started with coffee, then drinks, then one lie. Late meeting. It's crazy how easily the word meeting can destroy a marriage. The first night I slept with Brielle, I sat in my car afterward staring at the steering wheel. I should have felt guilty. Instead, I felt powerful. Like ID unlocked a secret level of adulthood. I went home. Alana was asleep. She had left the hallway light on for me. That light used to mean love. That night, it felt like convenience. The affair lasted 11 months. 11 months of deleted messages. 11 months of burner apps. 11 months of convincing myself I was in control. But here's the thing about control. It's an illusion. Alana never accused me. That should have scared me. She didn't check my phone. Didn't ask where I was. Didn't start fights. She just observed. Sometimes I'd catch her looking at me like she was studying a painting she used to love but couldn't understand anymore. One morning, I forgot to delete a text. Just one. Brielle had written, "Last night was worth the wait." I didn't notice. Alana did. She didn't wake me up screaming. Didn't throw my phone. Didn't cry. She made breakfast. Eggs. Toast. Coffee. Exactly how I like it. I thought that meant I was safe. She sat across from me and slid my phone across the table. "Is she worth it?" she asked. Calm. Too calm. I did what men like me do. Minimized. It didn't mean anything. It was just physical. "It's over." It wasn't over. But I said it was. She nodded. Okay. Okay. That word should have terrified me. Instead, I felt relieved. I thought I'd survived it. She went upstairs. Came down with a suitcase. "Where are you going?" I asked. "To find out what it feels like to be chosen." And then she left. No drama. No screaming. Just silence. The divorce moved fast. Too fast. Brielle? Oh, she didn't last. Turns out being the fun escape is exciting until the wife is gone. Then you're just a man who lies easily. She said I had baggage. Baggage. I traded loyalty for someone who called me baggage. Poetic. The house felt hollow without Alana. She took the plants, the framed photos, the good pillows. You don't realize how much of a home was her until it echoes. Months passed. Then one night, I ran into an old neighbor. She said something strange. "You always knew, right?" "Knew what?" I asked. She hesitated. "About the guy?" My stomach dropped. "What guy?" "The one who used to park down the street. Blue sedan. He'd wait until you left for work." I laughed. Nervous. Sharp. "That's ridiculous." She shrugged. "I just assumed you two had an arrangement." Arrangement. I went home and did something I should have done years ago. I opened Alana's email account, since we previously shared a laptop. Not hidden, like she wanted me to see. There were emails. Not romantic. Not explicit. But intimate. To a man named Daniel Mercer. Long conversations about books. About art exhibits. About feeling invisible in your own marriage. The dates made my chest tighten. They started 6 months before I ever met Brielle. 6 months. There were no hotel receipts. No explicit messages. Just connection. Deep, emotional connection. Then I found the last email she sent him. The day she confronted me. It said, "I don't need you to rescue me anymore." He finally did what I needed him to do. My hands started shaking. I kept reading. His reply, "Are you sure?" Her response, "Yes." I needed him to choose someone else. I needed the proof. Proof. Suddenly everything made sense. The calm. The silence. The okay. She wasn't shocked. She was waiting. Waiting for confirmation that she had already emotionally left. She didn't catch me cheating. She let me. She saw the signs. She saw the ego. And instead of fighting for a man who was drifting, she built her exit quietly. That blue sedan. It wasn't random. It was him. He didn't steal my wife. He was there while I was busy proving I didn't deserve her. The affair wasn't the beginning of the end. It was the evidence she needed to stop loving me. That coffee shop I saw her at months later, it wasn't a rebound. It was Daniel, the man who listened while I lied, the man who chose her while I entertained options. She didn't leave broken. She left prepared. I thought I was the one living a double life. Turns out she was the one planning a better one. And here's the part that ruins me. If I had never cheated, she might have stayed. Not because she didn't see the cracks, but because she still believed in fixing them. I handed her the final reason to stop trying. I didn't lose my wife to another man. I lost her to my own arrogance. She didn't explode my world. She let me detonate it myself. And the worst part? She looked peaceful walking away, like someone who had already grieved me long before I noticed. So if you're listening to this thinking about stepping outside your marriage because you're bored, just know, sometimes she already knows. Sometimes she's already halfway out the door. And sometimes she lets you cheat because it's easier than convincing you to be better.